Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. You guys, I have been gone for 2 days, and you know what that means. I'm coming back with a boatload of tea. We have some major Housewives updates. We got to talk about Atlanta, Potomac, Salt Lake City, and so much more. And y'all, I'm extra hyped because I just found out that there's a clip of me in one of Candy Burris' vlog. Y'all, I'm excited about the situation. But besides that, yes, we are back. And this video or podcast is going to be kind of short because I'm going to just run down these topics, but they're really, 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 really good. So listen up, get a snack, get your water, and let's start off with Atlanta. So according to TMZ, Shereé and her jailbird of a boyfriend, Tyrone, are on the brink of a cancellation. And when I say cancellation, I really mean a breakup, right? They are no longer on speaking terms. So just to give y'all a little background information, remember a couple of days ago, we came on here on the House of Aaron and basically said that Shereé went up to Philly to go see her jailbird of a boyfriend, right? Because she's sick of calling Tyrone. And I understand that because don't nobody want to be speaking all day and all night. We too grown for that. This ain't high school, sweets, right? So she went up there with a camera crew to Philly. Apparently he's at a halfway house and whatnot. But the tea is that Tyrone never showed up. He never showed up to the restaurant to film because apparently he's on house arrest or he's doing home confinement. And I think that means that he can't leave the halfway house unless he gets permission from the courts. And obviously he ain't getting nobody permission. Therefore, he told Shereé and the rest of production that he couldn't go. Right? And so Shereé was just out there at the restaurant looking dumb, looking stupid. And of course, the editors are going to make it seem like, you know, Tyrone stood Shereé up. And now in today's time, we know, according to these reports, that the two are no longer on speaking terms. Now, this story reeks of a scheme, okay? And I think the scheme is being set up by Shereé. Because I think she knew the whole time that Tyrone could not leave that house. She knew the whole time, but yet went up there anyways with a camera crew to make it seem like the man was standing her up, when in reality, she wanted him to not show up so that they can frame this narrative on the show. Therefore, she can leave Tyrone, right? This was her way to break up with the man so that she can get another man from out the wings and onto the show, because she knows that this is her make it or break it season. Because after this, if you get fired again for a third time, sis, you're not being brought back. At that point, you're done. Okay, how Lanithia told Shereé, they're done. So I think this was a scheme from Shereé to break up with this man. Because honestly, if you think about it, what can Tyrone provide Shereé? Because it's not money. It's not dick. He's not there in person. He can't even provide the woman with a storyline because he's not in Atlanta with her. He's useless. And that sounds kind of harsh, but it's true. It's so true. And so he can't provide anything. The only thing he can bring to the situation is talking a whole bunch of sweet nothings through the phone. But that's some high school shit. So I think this is Shereé's way out because she just wants to move on, find another man, find another storyline because y'all know she want to keep this peach this time. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Do you think Tyrone maybe lied and said he could go to the restaurant, but he really couldn't? Or do you think Shereé knew the whole time that the man could not leave the halfway house? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, y'all. So moving right along, we have to talk about Miss Porsha. She is clapping back at the cast of Ultimate Girls Trip because remember a couple of days ago, the Ultimate Girls Trip ladies basically said that Porsha was not an all-star. Okay, and these are the sentiments of Kenya Moore Hair Care, Ramona the Apologizer, Luann the Countess, Melissa Boring Gorga, and Teresa Scarecrow Giudice. Okay, the only cast members from Ultimate Girls Trip that basically said that Porsha was an all-star was the beautiful Cynthia Bailey and the gorgeous Kyle Richards. No, I'm playing. But okay, y'all. So yeah, they basically said that the girl was not an all-star. And then Porsha went to Twitter and basically said, this is so cute being that I was originally cast to head the All-Star show along with Gizelle Bryant from Potomac. Traveling during the quarantine was our issue, and then I was booked and busy when the show came back around. Watch hashtag Porsha's Family Matters, November 28th, and grab my book, The Pursuit of Porsha. And shout out to Cynthia and Kyle. You guys, Porsha basically said, it's funny how y'all don't think I'm an all-star, but I was supposed to be on this show and declined it because I'm booked and busy, right? And there's a lot of hating going on because whether you like Porsha or hate the girl, you cannot deny that the woman is an all-star, okay? And quiet as it's kept, the only reason why Kenya is where she's at today is because she's made Porsha her storyline for 10 years at this point. Now let's speak on it like candy. Okay, let's speak on it. But anyways, I thought that was really cute. And then she gave a little shout out to Cynthia and Kyle. I loved it. Moving right along, can we talk about Nene and Kim? Okay, very quickly, I wanted to pull up this video in these pictures. Kim Zolciak and Nene Leakes reunited at the Women's Expo event in Atlanta, Georgia last week. And the two look absolutely fabulous. Okay, I am here for the kumbaya. I love the friendship. I love the woman, empowerment of it all. Like, it's beautiful. But y'all, at the same time, I'm just a little bit confused, right? I'm confused because what's going on with these women and their relationships? Like, when Nene and Kim were on the show, they hated each other. Now that they're off the show, they love each other. And that has happened more than once, multiple times, where they'll be on the show together and will shade each other down, talking about where is your scooter? And you got roaches in your bathroom. And then as soon as the ladies get fired, they want to be buddy-buddy. Like, what's really going on? But besides that, I do think it's great that the ladies are friends. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about everything Atlanta in the comments down below. So y'all, we have to move right up north to Potomac because the girls are mad, okay? They are mad and kicking and screaming all over social media because y'all's girl, Karen Huger, the Grand Dame of Potomac, has solidified a spinoff series, okay? She's going to have a family spinoff, kind of something sort of similar to Porsha's spinoff. And quiet as it's kept, the show's wrapped, right? They filmed it. And this kind of went all the way under the radar. Like, I didn't hear nobody talking about this. So kudos to Bravo for kind of keeping that under wraps. But yeah, Karen has her own spinoff series. And I believe it is the first spinoff from Potomac ever. And it's set to air right after Porsha's show. So that's going to be super exciting. But you guys, the fans are upset. There are so many people all over Instagram and Twitter saying that Karen doesn't deserve a spinoff and it should have went to Gizelle and her girls, which I could see why the fans would want to see more of Gizelle's daughters because they're precious and they're funny. But why is y'all hating? Why is y'all hating so bad? It's like as soon as somebody gets a blessing, you have to tear the woman down and talk about, oh, well, Gizelle deserved it. Do you know how many times Lenithia and Candy and the rest of the girls got spinoff series and Kim Zolciak and them? And the Porsha fans had to sit there and wait and be patient. But now, in today's time, okay, in the year of our Lord, Porsha is getting everything that she deserves. So I'm going to need a lot of y'all crazed out, weird ass Gizelle Last Lady fans to hold your horses. Okay, it's okay. You can stop whining all over Twitter, sweetie, because Gizelle will have her moment, right? She already had her moment on Bravo's chat room. I thought that was a win. I thought y'all would have been satisfied with that, but I guess that wasn't enough, right? But can y'all stop hating? Like, what's up with y'all and hating on the girls, right? When they released Ultimate Girls Trip and I saw Cynthia and Kenya, I don't think I said that should have been Porsha. Like, no. Right? I didn't go and say Gizelle should have been up there. They should have had Potomac girls. Like, no, they casted who they casted and it was who it was. So y'all need to get a life. Okay? Get a life. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Moving right along, last but not least to Salt Lake City very quickly. I just wanted to let y'all know that Jen Shah's assistant slash best friend slash her partner in crime, literally her partner in crime, has changed his stance, y'all. Okay. And this is some major tea because this is an indication that Jen Shah is going to go to prison. Her assistant, Stuart Smith, is now pleading guilty after he pled not guilty just a couple of months ago. So you know what that means. When somebody goes from pleading not guilty to guilty, that means that there is some sort of bargain, there's some sort of plea deal to where Jen Shah's assistant is now going to help the feds with their investigation, to help gather more evidence, because we know that they have evidence, but they're going to use Mr. Smith to gather even more proof that Jen Shah is the ringleader of this whole fraudulent scheme. And like I said, this is just an indication that Jen Shah is gonna go to jail. And we may have to either shut down production while our girl does time, or I guess they're gonna continue the show without her. But I am pretty sure that this lady is going down, okay, from stealing from the elderly. She ought to be ashamed of herself. And you guys, speaking of Jen Shah, though, I wanted to show y'all this clip of tonight's episode of Salt Lake City because Meredith in particular is trying to ice Jen out and basically get the girl kicked off the damn show. I'm kind of shook. Go ahead and check this out.
I don't want her in my store, I don't want her in my home, and I don't want her around my family. Is that clear?
Yes.
So if you want to invite Jen, do not invite me.
So you guys, the interesting thing about this clip is that just last year, in my opinion, Meredith was very shy. She was quiet. She was reserved, a little boring in my opinion. She faded into the background. And now this year, she found her voice. Right? She grew a backbone. It's giving from Cynthia to 50 Cent, right? And, it's crazy to see Meredith kind of have this whole campaign to try to ice Jen out of the show, which I found to be really interesting. I think at one point she said, raise your hand if you don't want to hang around Jen Shah anymore. And I was like, okay, hold up now. I know the woman is not a great friend and I know she's a fraud, but Meredith, you trying to make production casting decisions and you need to sit your ass down. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Let me know how y'all felt about everything we talked about. Like I said, I told y'all we had a lot of updates and I will be back maybe tonight to do a Potomac review, but for sure tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.